Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Abel Jets Virtual Group livestream. I am your host, as always, Freezing Falcon, founder and CEO of Abel Jets Virtual Group. I hope that you are doing well wherever you are watching this livestream from. It's Friday evening at my in my time zone, that is. So as usual, it's time for another group flight with folks from Indonesia, VATSIM, and the communities that partake in this usual Friday evening group flights, namely the communities from Mas Aldo Mampir, Mas Adi Ona, Mas Darmatati, as well as Indonesian Aviation Simus communities. They are. So yeah, folks, happy Friday, everyone. Hope you'll have a great weekend ahead after another long week, that is. And finally we are at the end of the week again, which means, you know, some time to spend with your friends, your loved ones, as well as for yourself, that is. And in this particular location, as you can see, we are back in Japan by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Naha's International Airport in the Okinawa Island chains. We'll be heading towards Tokyo Haneda International Airport in one of Japan's busiest domestic air corridors, that is. As I've mentioned earlier, we are streaming this particular group flight with some other fellow VATSIM live streamers, namely Aldo Mampir, Adi Ona, and Darmatatya. You can head over to their respective YouTube channels as well as TikTok channels to observe other perspectives in this group flight. In this particular journey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the freeway, the absolutely stunning freeway Purorin Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, flying for Intercontinental Airways Virtual Airline, which is Abel Jets Virtual Group's long-range feeder subsidiary, that is, which was acquired and absorbed into the Visual Business Group in 2020 after previously being an independent airline for a decade or so. This particular airframe that we are seeing here, folks, she's registered as Foxtrot India Alpha Delta Lima, a French registered aircraft actually, and she bears the nose name of Justice. Our call sign today will be Resilience 554 with a block time of approximately 2.5 hours to about 3 hours depending on the weather condition. I'll have to recheck Sim Brief on that, but you know, as you can see, the weather in Naha is currently not the best, but who knows, maybe it will get better when we are on our way to Tokyo. As I've mentioned, it'll be probably a 2.5 hour to 3 hours long flight. And as you can see, there are lots of people already within their own respective aircrafts here in the group flight, and that is Mas Aldo in the ANA 777-200ER in the Star Wars livery, as you can see. We've also got some more people flying ANA aircraft there. That's Mas Enrico Nicholas, if I'm not mistaken, from Indonesia VACC. He's usually, you know, running the controlled airspace over the country. He's usually that guy behind Jakarta or Ujung Pandang radar, but you know, this time around he's flying. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 so far. You know, it's still 7 PM at my time zone, so I guess people are still on their way to join us in this evening's group flight, folks. Alright, enough of your rambling, folks. Let's head into flight deck and set this magnificent aircraft up. First things first, let's increase the traverse rate of the what is it called? It's not Sim-Pro. Parallel for the ChasePlane camera, that is. And as usual, I've done nothing else besides aligning the aircraft's IRS systems and the electrical systems, as you can see. And besides any of those, again, the aircraft is basically still almost cold and dark, should I say. Still basically clean. Okay, Unicom on number 1 radio, that is. Transfer. And as usual, folks, we'll be opening a company frequency at 123.210 MHz in case that you want to chat alongside us. So let's open that up. 123.210 on the secondary radio, that is. Transfer. Not you. Oh, hello. There we go. 123.210 MHz. That is set. Alright. Checking that my feed pile won't bark at me again. For this particular stream, looks like things are doing fine. Yeah, that should be good. Let's now generate the flight plan from SimBrief and head to our way to Okinawa. Sorry, to Tokyo Haneda. Our call sign today will be Resilience 554. Departing out from Naha Roa to Tokyo Haneda Romeo Juliet Tango Tango. Foxtrot India Alpha Delta Lima is our aircraft registration. There we go. Block times 2 hours and 30 minutes according to SimBrief, that is. Let's check all those flight plan. Ooh, lots of people here. And there. Obagosi is also with us here, flying as as New Sky 22.
Malam, Pak.
Malam, Azing.
Ikutan terbang. By the way, ini pada pakai 36 right or left? 36 right.
Yeah, 36 right will be the departure runway, as you can probably hear.
Memang 101 ya, Pak.
Hear the radio.
Tuh, 2992. Ya, kita kira error.
Excelsior Hotel Rifle, basically it's same flight plan as Aldo's. Let's generate that from SimBrief. 1400 Zulu will be our departure time as usual. For, you know, the usual Friday evening group flight. All passengers on board. Fuel planning. Add some extra 30 minutes of fuel, considering that the weather conditions are not necessarily the best now. Real preferred route, yeah, that is set, checked. Let's generate that. Generating flight plan. Let's also fire up Navigraph shots. The application, that is. Okay, there we go. Import from SimBrief, that is ROA to Rigid, basically. There we go. Block time of 2.5 hours. And also, hopefully this time it'll work. There we go, the SimBrief loading from... yeah, I can't read the aircraft type. Okay, fair enough. Let's also pre-file the flight plan into VATSIM as usual. Will be fully loaded, ladies and gentlemen, 214 passengers cruising at flight level 410 with a block fuel of 19.5 tons. Okay. Let's pre-file our flight plan here. Just bear with me for a second, folks. Resilience 554. Okay, flight has been filed into VATSIM, should be good now. Okay. Fire up SayIntentions now. Firing up SayIntentions. Should be up and running momentarily. Update, yeah, we'll do that later, not now. I'm not risking the entire stream here. Okay, waiting for flight simulator, set track, there we go. Flight plan loaded into SayIntentions AI, sorry, SayIntentions Entourage, that is. Let's now do our procedure here on board, the pre-flight procedure, that is. IRS have been aligned, let's request our route first. Route request, unfortunately we don't have any ATC for now, but that is alright. Route uplink, live with that. There we go, alternates for us will be, let's see. Romeo Juliet Golf Golf. Romeo Juliet Golf Golf. Shizuoka Romeo Juliet November Sierra. Romeo Juliet November Sierra. Then we have Yakuri Romeo Juliet Alpha Hotel. Yakuri, I think that's military airbase to my memory. Romeo Juliet Alpha Hotel. There we go. But who knows? Yeah, that should do it. Index setting. Weight and balance set from OFB. Let the aircraft import the weight and balance data. There we go. Fuel 19.5 tons, set tracked. It's good. Back to init page, to the next page. Oh no, we can't do that yet. Have to do this first. Plus X150. Reserves, fuel reserves gotta be according to SimBrief, that'll be hold on a minute. Fortunately I can't display, you know, there is no EFB option that lets us view the SimBrief flight plan directly there. I mean I could you know, share the screen of my browser here, but you know it'll also show some things that are not necessarily relevant to the stream. 3.8 plus 2, that makes it 5.8, 5.8 plus 2, 7.8 that'll be. 7.8 tons, there we go, we'll request the winds. Wind data request. There we go, load them up. For the VNAV page as well, climb forecast, load them up. Go. Cruise forecast, no there's none. Descent forecast, we'll load that up as well, there we go. Should be good. Okay. That goes our data being successfully uplinked. So add some lighting to the flight deck as well now. Panel lighting, initialize flight. Here also, I think there is one for the pedestal, there we go. And also for the overheads. glaciate panel. Okay, looks good for now. Let's do the overhead checks. Unfortunately, you know, it's a freeway aircraft, so not many of the systems are modeled, but it's VATSIM worthy, so it is a very good trade-off, should I say. But then again, it's a very beautiful add-on. This is, considering again that it's a freeway aircraft. Yeah, let's request catering service.
Traffic Korea Minasai, all Nippon 470 push back and start from gate number 24.
It's also great Erica, as usual.
To the south, departure 3.
Hi Erica, welcome on board this morning's flight from Naha to Tokyo. I hope that you are doing well with your crewmates. As usual, if there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, please do let me know, and I think we are ready to start the boarding process momentarily. Right, continuing with the test, cargo fire test. No, we can't do that, fortunately.
Thank you, Captain. I'm doing well and ready for the boarding process. I'll keep you
left
informed
aft
if anything
fuel pump will
unusual
be
arises.
engaged momentarily. We're going to fire up the APU shortly, folks. Dehumidifiers on. Flags 1 and 2 set on auto. Pressurization on auto. What? This is strange. I don't think we are connected to any sort of bleed air source, but as you can probably hear, the flags are already running. And maybe that's the those are the sounds of the fans that are spinning. You know, to cool the avionics, all of the hardware that we have. Alright, it is what it is then. Pedestal, unfortunately, with the Freeware 787, you know, the ones developed by Asobo and Working Title. So far, we can only switch one via shift radio frequency at a time, as you can see there. But you know, at least it's VATSIM worthy now. An aircraft that can be safely flown around the network, that is. So that's the pedestal complete, folks.
Naha traffic, New Sky 22 on stand 26 push and start onto Charlie 1 facing west.
People are already departing, as you can probably hear in the frequency. Okay. What's the OAT currently? 28 degrees Celsius, folks. We'll fire up the APU now. Firing up the APU. Starting up the APU. Unfortunately, my wing peripherals, I don't think they work with this aircraft, so yeah, I was just fiddling with the flight direct test switch on my wing PAP3, but you know, it doesn't do anything with the aircraft, even with Sima Pro running. Alright, let's do the star for us. 36 right will be the departure runway via the SCOP 3 departure. Via the Amami transition, that's good, execute that. Alternates, yeah, we've done that as well. Fix ROA. The runway heading, I think it's is it bang on 360? Oh no, 002 actually, due to the magnetic declination. 002 at 25, that's for our holding point in case that we need to troubleshoot some stuff. Looks good. Initial climb, there is none actually. Let's just put it directly to the transition altitude, 14,000 feet that is. See there.
Traffic all Nippon 470, taxi runway 36 flight by Alpha Echo 10.
002 looks good. Computer's up and running, packs are on. Should be good. Local QNH is currently (101329902). In Japan, I think they use inches of mercury for their altimeter settings. Okay, we'll do the performance calculations through the FB, airport search, copy FMC data. No, not you. Just some rains. Well, that will be set. Winds currently 0509. Temperature 28 degrees Celsius. Thrust rating optimum, flaps 5 for departure. NCI is not required. Takeoff CG, I think it will be computed automatically. Oh, no, I think. Yeah, it's not there. Alright, it is what it is then. Flexing 56 degree to take off 2, that'll be for us. Flexing 56 degrees Celsius. The GENX engines on board this aircraft are definitely powerful, folks. Flaps 5. CFG toward 7% with the trim setting of 5 degrees. Speeds 3036. 30. Let's just put the numbers now and also start the boarding process. Request boarding 36 and 46 actually, not, yeah, 46, there we go. The box, and we can set this one to 146 as well. Fire up the flight directors, looking good. No. Electricals, hydraulics are obviously offline for now. Fuel pumps, the left half is currently supplying fuel to the APU, as you can see there. Aircons looking good, 26 degrees centigrade on board with packs coming online. Doors are open, gears down. I don't think we can set a trim yet. Oh, we can. Interesting. So they are electrically operated, not hydraulically operated, the trims. Means we can do this. We can set a trim whilst the hydraulic power is offline, unlike in the 777, where the trims are hydraulically operated, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, almost full forward trim there. Okay, looks good. Right, I think it's time for the departure briefing, isn't it? So, are you ready for the departure briefing then? Get the
Naha traffic New Sky 22 taxi holding
that's
point
Bango,
runway
say
36 right via Charlie 1 and Alpha 4. Naha.
Okay. So, we will be pushing back from stand number 31 here at the domestic terminal, folks. Expecting runway 36 right for departure. So we'll be pushing back towards the south. Expecting the push to take us to taxiway Alpha, then we'll take Alpha, as you can see there, for a full length departure out of runway 36 right via Echo 10.
Traffic all Nippon 470, the line of 10. Pattern.
We'll be taking the SCOP 3 departure. As you can see, initial climb will just send it directly to the transition altitude in Japan, which is 14,000 feet. Initially at 500 feet, would track direct to Hotel 6 Romeo 00. There's a Kisnap, Gelma, all that circle the aerodrome, that is Escob, then continue to Aden, Cherry, and to the Amami transition finally. The MSA around the airport reference point, folks, it's quite low, 2,700 feet all the way around. There are no significant terrain features on the island as well, which should make things, you know, safer for us in case things go south.
478, spot 34. We'll push and start on to
In case that we experience engine failure roll all windshield before V1, we will reject the takeoff, deploy the speed brakes, use reverse thrust as necessary, vacate the runway whenever practicable. Then we'll continue with the after landing procedure and we'll troubleshoot our issues from there on. In case those issues were to happen above V1, we will continue to take off, fly the runway heading to 25 nautical miles from the airport at the MSA, 2,700 feet, that is. We'll hold there 25 nautical miles, we'll do right hand turns, 1 minute leg holds, and we'll prepare to come back to, and we'll try to troubleshoot our issue there. If it is necessary for us to immediately return, we can do that, considering that we are currently beneath our maximum landing weight. It means we'll be taking runway 36 left for the arrival back into Naha in case that we are required to do so. Primary threats for us, ladies and gentlemen, will be pilot complacency, pilot fatigue, the weather conditions. We've got some SIGMETs surrounding our route, but hopefully we will not need to alter our flight plan that much when we are en route. And also the amount of traffic surrounding us. I think that will also be a possible threat for us.
800.
Besides any of those, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Cynthia, my invisible first officer? No? Then that completes the departure briefing, folks. Okay, let's do the pre-flight checklist, shall we? Put this one legs. Checklist page, there we go. Pre-flight checklist, parking brake is set, fuel control switches are cut off, pre-flight checks complete. We are basically done on the pre-flight. The 787 is a rather state-of-the-art aircraft, so many things are obviously already automated. There are no NADP procedures that we need to follow, considering that our departure will be flown over the ocean. You're still boarding passengers here, as you can see. We'll just wait for the boarding to finish, then we'll be pushing back from our stand. Now take a look at that shot, folks. That's just wonderful, isn't it? Oh, by the way, folks, Lalu's currently having his graduation today, so I don't think he'll be able to join us in this particular group flight. So, congratulations to Lalu for finishing his aerospace engineering master's degree. I hope that you'll find a very good spot in your career, especially industry that you are really passionate in. And again, congratulations, and I'm wishing you all the best for your future, Lalu. Just that you are watching this live stream, just in case.
Travel need 147, active to runway 30 right via Echo 10 and Alpha Naha.
Ooh. Lazy Pulse also joining us by the looks of it, folks. Yeah, he's flying an ANA 737 MAX 8 by the looks of it. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Again, we'll just wait for boarding to finish, then we will be ready for our pushback schedule. That is, lots of people on the ground, as you can see. The majority, if not all, oh goodness me, that's V-Pilot doing its stuff again. Oh lord. See? Reconnecting. We should hopefully see some people soon. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned, my V-Pilot is just not, you know, the friendliest in the past couple of weeks. Perhaps this is related to my internet connection, but you know, this particular issue has never happened for the past for this week, but for the past 3 months or so. Just reconnect again. There we go.
Naha traffic, New Sky 22, line up and departure, runway 36 right.
Take us, Bang Jose.
Left turn after departure, Naha.
Flying a solo seat Air 737 800 if I'm not mistaken. In case that you've just joined us in this particular live stream, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel. You can also share your thoughts in the live chat, and if you haven't done so, folks, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free. And don't forget to ring the notification bell just right next to the subscribe button so you will not miss any future content that we will make in this YouTube channel. Yeah, are we done yet with the boarding? Almost. We'll just get ourselves ready, so you know, we will be immediately ready to commence pushback once the last passengers have boarded the aircraft. Insufficient fuel, really? I don't think so, mate. Yeah, V-Pilot has crashed. As usual. But it's been quite an annoying issue, folks. But this is definitely something with my internet connection, because it has never happened to me before. Sorry, before the past 3 weeks now, I think. Okay, I'll set up the force charge checklist. Let deck doors close and lock, passenger signs. Seatbelts coming on. Charlie's active. Power up the hydraulics. Hydraulics coming live. Force charge checklist, passenger signs set, MCP V2146, heading 002, climbing 14,000 feet, takeoff speeds V1130, VL136, V2146, and check CDU pre-flights completed. Well, suddenly it was so laggy. Rudder and aileron trim free and 0 trim set, 5 units for departure, taxi and takeoff briefings completed, beacon lights coming on, and we are ready for we should start. Noise can be set to auto there. Okay. not much else to do, I suppose. We are a very much highly automated aircraft on the way.
Naha, New Sky 22, departure passing 4,500 feet, left turn after departure.
There goes Althaf, pushing back already, as you can see. Because the top being connected to the nose section of the aircraft, as you can see in the background. The muscle to the back also there. Pushing back probe is stunned.
Ahead, traffic and 1476 flying up runway 36 right now.
Charlie 1, I think, our pushback direction will be. Aye, V-pilot being V-pilot there. Come on now, mate. Roger. Go back to 1228 for the pushback procedure. And finally, you know, folks, these issues were they are going to disappear once we are cruising. So that is really annoying. It's not something persistent, you know. Okay, Charlie 1, there's left.
Only 1476, departing runway 36 right and left turn after departure, Naha.
Nose left to Charlie 1 taxiway, 767 only. I mean, we are what is similar to the 767 inside, so I think we can do that. Charlie 1. Now traffic resilience 554 pushing back from stand number 3, sorry, from spot 31 facing towards taxiway Charlie 1, expecting runway 36 right for departure, Naha.
Traffic only 1478 via Echo 10 will line up runway 36 right behind.
Hi Erica, can you please do the safety briefing? Thank you. Ah, there goes V-pilot again. Try to reconnect. This is really annoying indeed, folks. Come on. Come on now. Is it my internet now? I mean, obviously it is, but V-pilot's just not happy with my internet connection. Hi Erica, can you please do the safety briefing? Thank you.
Now traffic only for the 472 support property to extend number 44, west of departure, runway 36 right.
Okay.
So we only for 1476.
Hold slightly there. And then we are clear to start engines. Let's start engines number 2, then 1, in sequence starting engine number 2 and 1. Brake set. Auto start number 2 and 1. Cockpit and ground, we have a good engine start. You may not yet. You may disconnect momentarily. Hi Erica, can you please do the safety briefing? Thank you.
Traffic only 1478, departing runway 36 right, will follow escort 3 departure left turn after departure. Take off.
We have a good engine. Traffic. You can disconnect.
111, please hold down the parking traffic line up runway 36 right behind Naha.
There she goes.
Welcome aboard Intercontinental Airways Flight 554, departing from Naha and flying to Tokyo. My name is Erica, and I am your lead flight attendant today. We are currently pushing back from the gate, and I would like to take a moment to go over some important safety information.
Because the cockpit disconnected from the aircraft.
Instructions. To fasten your seatbelts, insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, lift the buckle. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap at all times when seated. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down
Engines
from
number
the
1,
compartment above
2
you.
running.
Pull
It's
the
good.
mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen.
Flaps 5 for departure,
Place it over your
please.
nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before
You
assisting
come on.
others. Your life vest is located
Recycle
under your
the
seat. To use it,
Hux.
pull it out, place it over your head,
There
and
goes
pull
an
the straps
ANA
around
321
your
departing.
waist. Inflate it by pulling the red
NCI
tabs
set.
or by blowing into the tubes. To
Automatic
find escape
recall.
routes, look for the illuminated signs above
Set
you.
check.
Follow them
Flight
to
controls.
the nearest exit, which may be
Flight
behind you.
controls.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage
Ready.
on board.
Pull up.
Your safety is our
Pull
priority.
down.
There
Neutral.
are 2 exits at
Go
the front of the
left.
cabin,
To right.
2 over the wings,
Neutral.
and 2 at the
Rudder's
rear.
full left.
Please take
To
a
right.
moment to
Neutral.
locate your
Spoilers.
nearest exit,
Pull up.
which may be behind you. Please
Pull
ensure
down.
your seat
Flight
backs
control
and
check
tray
complete.
tables are in their upright position, and your seat belt
Ground equipment is
fastened.
clear.
If
PU1
you
and 2
notice
shut
any power
down.
banks or
Signal
electronic
received on
devices
right hand side.
becoming
Thank you very much for the
unusually
service.
warm,
Have a great
emitting
one.
smoke, or showing
If you
signs
shut
of
down,
damage.
Traffic only 1478, it's airborne, passing 2,200.
If any electronic
What's the
device
throttle,
falls
Sam?
between the seats, let us know so we can retrieve it safely. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Now traffic, resilience 554, now taxiing to runway 36 right by Charlie 1 Alpha, holding short of Echo 10 for a full length departure of runway 36 right, Naha. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's also play the official Abel Jets Virtual Group safety briefing video in the background, I suppose. OBS, IFA, Skyflex. There we go. Just wait for VPilot to restart this damned application.
Hello everyone, I'm Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Group.
Error performing
Welcome on board
version
one of our
track,
aircraft that is
interesting.
part of our 3,000 airplanes
Thank you so
strong fleet.
much.
We're glad to be your airline for your flight today.
Come
Before
on.
we take off, please watch the safety briefing video that will be provided by our cabin crew. Enjoy.
Okay, connected to MSFS. Now traffic resilience 554, now taxiing to runway 36 right via Charlie 1 Alpha, holding short of Echo 10 for a full length departure out of runway 36
All
right,
aircraft
Naha.
already equipped with safety devices such as seatbelt, oxygen mask, and life vest. In accordance with the International Civil
Taxi lights coming on.
Organization, seatbelts shall be used
And as you can see, we are slowly
So
moving.
whenever the seatbelt sign is lit, please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. You can undo your seatbelt by pressing the button.
Oh Lord, really? Disconnected again.
Traffic only 111
Goodness me.
Welcome to Abel Maintenance Facility. AMF is the world's leading in maintaining.
That is so irritating,
we have
folks.
this big hangar which able to accommodate
see
up
anyone
to 8
anymore.
jumbos at 380 at a given time.
Again, let's try to
This is the
reconnect.
proof that we never jeopardize
And this
safety.
issue will just disappear
Also,
once
change
we are
the
able
life
to
jacket
so
whenever an aircraft
apologies
is
for that.
entering our facility.
It's been happening for the past 3 weeks or so. Pilot, come on. There we go.
In the event of emergency
Hopefully we should
landing,
be
please
starting
take
to
a
see
moment to
people
locate your life
again.
jackets. It will be below your seat,
There was
under the
this
seat in front of you,
Cal
or under
A350
the
there.
bed for first class passenger. To use the life jacket,
Unfortunately, I can't
simply
see
take
anyone
your life jacket,
yet.
put it over your head, pass the strap around your waist, clip at the front and tighten it. There's a
Yeah,
red
that
tag
P3
and
ride
black
is
piece
definitely
for
part of the
inflation
scenery,
and
not the
whistle to attract
actual VATSIM
attention.
traffic.
Please inflate your life jacket after leaving the aircraft.
Whenever the aircraft loses the oxygen pressure, a
Yeah, we
mask
are
will
definitely
drop from the
behind
belt.
that
Put it on your nose and tighten the strap.
Japan Transocean
Oxygen will flow
737-800, that
Secure
GT
your
aircraft.
mask first before assisting others. In 2020, we the world leaders in aviation by number of aircraft.
Still can't see anyone.
3,000 airframe divided into more than 10 child company, including the Abel Pixel, Abel S AR, Abel Cosmos, Intercontinental, and many more. Also in 2020, we the first
That's definitely
to introduce
Masaldo.
aviation of first
Yeah,
Abel
we
jets
pilot
living
crashed again. But then it'll be just absolutely fun when we are
for business,
already airborne
Abel
and
first
in the
class.
cruise phase.
and Abel suit.
Got some JSDF aircraft there. JSDF, I think. That's a P3 Orion Maritime Patrol aircraft.
Before we depart, please make sure all baggage is secured on the overhead cabin or under the seat in front of you. Since we've made safety our priority, smoking isn't allowed on any part of the aircraft. Please
Come on,
board the
V-pilot.
aircraft if you need to smoke. Your aircraft is equipped with a life raft in case of emergency water landing. Please take a moment to identify your nearest emergency exit. The cabin crew is pointing it out.
We are now nearing our departure time. Please switch your mobile
not
devices
doing
into
anything now.
airplane mode now. If you do have
Is
any
it?
questions, feel free to ask them to our cabin crew.
Oh, is
They
my
will be more
internet
than glad to help you
connection
out.
was no,
Thank
it's
you for
still
choosing
up
us,
and running.
and thank you for keeping our dreams alive. Have a very pleasant flight.
There we go. Connected to simulator. Connected to network. There we go. No, there's someone ahead. And take as Masaldo. Already on the runway, starting his takeoff roll in the ANH 777-300ER. Safe flight, Masaldo. There he goes. Off he goes. Okay, that's the safety briefing video complete. Let's remove the IFE from the stream. Should be ready. There goes that JTA. Show 37800. Going to line up at the runway momentarily.
Traffic Jet Ocean Liner 22, lining up runway 36 right, Naha.
Arm LNAV and VNAV. Default takeoff checklist, flaps 5 green light. Default takeoff checks complete. We'll hold shot at, we'll hold shot at Echo 10 here.
Traffic 184 heavy, departure passing 2700, left turn, escort 3 departure, now traffic.
And again, we've been disconnected. Full shot here. Out of Echo 10. Lights off. You can't see it. Oh, okay, we've got. No, still can't see anyone. Oh lord. Okay, wow, that's a lot of aircraft behind us already. Okay, let's just wait for our turn here. After that Tri-Ocean.
Ocean 922, rolling down runway 36 right, left turn after departure for Escort 3, departure Naha.
Now traffic, Resilience 554 now lining up runway 36 right behind the departing Tri-Ocean 737-800 via Echo 10, Naha. Okay, TCAS, Tara. We'll wait for about 2 minutes for separation. Reset the clock, 2 minutes. Give or take, that is.
Calling 147 will be taxi via Bravo for Echo 10, full leg runway. Naha traffic.
Running up the runway there.
Traffic, calling for 109.
Have greases for departure, please. Okay, let's just wait. 1 more minute.
Now traffic Ocean 922, airborne 3000 feet, continue left turn for Escort 3 departure Naha.
It should be somewhere around there. Well, we are on Tara already. Scope 3 Bravo, Scope 3 departure, wasn't it? Yeah, Scope 3. Okay, 30 more seconds. Twenty more seconds. 15 seconds. Naha traffic, Resilience 554 departing runway 36 right, Escort 3 Bravo, correction, Escort 3 departure. Naha traffic. Right on time, let's get moving. Take off. 40% and 1. Set take off thrust, please. Thrust set, dedications normal.
Naha traffic, Japan Air 2.
80 knots cross check.
And affirmative 6 right.
Top crossing the runway. Check. Rotating. Yay, we are disconnected again. Positive rate of climb. Here's coming up. LNAV, VNAV speed. $1,500 acceleration height. Then off we go, ladies and gentlemen, to Tokyo Haneda International Airport. Walk up. Now traffic Resilience 554, airborne passing 2,300 feet, climbing to level 410, final Escort 3 departure, Naha. Flaps 1 please, flaps 1 must be checked, flaps 1. Flaps up, speed check, flaps up.
Japan Air 275, departure runway 36 right, Escort 3.
Now traffic, Japan Air 2, line up runway 36 right, behind company.
Red Alpha. Off we go, folks. One can't I select center here? There we go. Much better now. But take a look at the clouds behind. Oh, goodness me. Take a look at the clouds behind us, folks. We're passing 10,000 feet already. Go. After departure, Charles. Bells are off already.
Dear guests,
Accelerating
we are
tower
pleased to
acceleration
inform you
height.
that the use of electronic
Set acceleration
devices
speed.
is now allowed. The lavatories are available, and our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Take a look at those clouds, folks. Beautiful, aren't they? That's the power of Rex Atmos, ladies and gentlemen. And Aldo is already airborne, as you can see there.
Airborne, passing 500 Naha.
Boeing as ANA. Sorry, as All Nippon 994, yes. What a beautiful aircraft. Pushing 14,000, we'll continue our climb, level 410 final, that is. Back to thrust draft, precision set standard. Nothing's changed there. Passing level 141, set on 1, 2 and 3.
We are handling traffic only from 472, heading up with behind on 65 knots.
The GENX engines on board the 787-8 are indeed very powerful, folks. We are fully loaded with people. Yeah, here we are climbing at the climb to the rate settings there. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that insufficient fuel message. I think that's not right. I trust him brief more than, you know, the actual FMC of this aircraft. Oh, take a look at those rain. That's just beautiful, isn't it, folks? Go back to company frequency. There we go. Again, folks, in case you are joining us in this evening's flight and you'd like to chat alongside us, we are opening a company frequency at 123.210 MHz. What a beautiful aircraft with a beautiful scenery as well. There's an ANA's Airbus A380, the Honnu special livery, that is, the Honnu special livery, joining us in this group flight, ladies and gentlemen. That is indeed interesting. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far, ladies and gentlemen, as we depart out of Naha in the Okinawa Islands. The beautiful colored Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner in the Intercontinental Airways Virtual Airline colours.
Runway 36 right for right now.
And I think that's Masadio, and I don't think he is streaming this particular group flight from YouTube. Usually he does that from his TikTok, so you know, you can always head over to his TikTok channel at Andi Irsyad. That is, I've mentioned the channel name in the description of this live stream. It's the same one as the one he does have in YouTube, so yeah, if you do have TikTok, folks, please head over there and show him some support and love. Masaldo Mampir, on the other hand, is doing a stream from YouTube, which I have also mentioned his YouTube channel in the description of live stream. So if you want to observe the perspective from the ANA 777-200ER just ahead of us, you can head over there and watch this particular group flight as well. What a beautiful aircraft indeed. And see, ladies and gentlemen, V-pilot doesn't crash anymore when we are already flying, but when we were on the ground, it's a wholly different story, folks. Lots of people joining. Let me try to note the names down as usual, whilst the aircraft is flying on itself.
Runway 36 right, Naha traffic.
And that's Masadiona. So trying to note down all the names of the aviators that are flying alongside us, these 7A blocks. There's quite a lot, actually. So far, folks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 members, or 16 participants in this evening's stream flight, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite an interesting feat, considering that we are doing this outside of Indonesia. That is, the number usually stacks up to about 20 or 30 people, 30 to up to 40 people sometimes when we're doing this, you know, at home. But we are away now, so it makes sense if the numbers it slightly decreases. Can I say it that way? I think. Almost reaching level 300 now, about 10,000 feet to go before we reach our final cruising altitude for the day. At flight level 410, that is. Oh, turns out that I'm wrong. VATSIM is still angry at us, but you know, at a less frequent rate now. Chill music plus the 787 folks. What else can you ask for? Yeah. People are still angry. You know what, folks, let's try, let me try to reconnect to another network here that is available in my accommodation, so please bear with me for a moment, folks. Streaming momentarily. OBS 3 reconnection successful. There we go. So trying to connect to VATSIM. Also try to re-gauge the photogrammetry data there, folks, unfortunately. So it's not been the smoothest journey. Okay, connected to the network again, but photogrammetry is still re-engaging, so please bear with me for a moment, folks. Hopefully should come back alive anytime now. But VPAL is just very annoying now. Got a similar issue when, last time we streamed to Japan, I think that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where we had some photogrammetry data. Suddenly we lost the internet en route, and we had to restart the photogrammetry settings again. Come on. There we go. Back in the game. And I think we've reached our cruising altitude already. Oh no, yeah, about 4,000 feet to go. VPAL being VPAL there. Keeps disconnecting all the time. Hey folks, reaching our cruising altitude already at level 410 as you can see. I think Erika will be doing her PA momentarily, then we'll do ours right after. Is it because of my photogrammetry data setting or something? I'll fly by for you. And I think we should reach our top of climb. You can see there. There's someone just right on our tail there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude. My colleagues and I will now begin the snack and drink service. Today we have some delightful options, including our delicious chicken salad and a selection of fresh fruit. After the service, we will also have articles from the Intercontinental Airways shop available for purchase. Thank you for your attention.
Like, really? Getting very annoying now. Alright, you know, we've reached our cruising altitude, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can do our PA. There is someone just right on our tail. Well, TCAS is not angry yet, strangely enough. We'll just track director for us then. Oh, there it is. Hello there. And now this is just something like Wise Flight, ladies and gentlemen. Reminds me of Wise Flight, this is. Good old Wise Flight days. Increase our speed. So that will be a clear of conflict. 545 knots of ground speed there. Still increasing. Almost to the stick shaker speed. Sorry, to the VMO. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we reach our cruising altitude for the day, I think we could do the passenger announcement now. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Intercontinental Airways Virtual Airline Flight 554 from Naha in the Okinawa Islands to Tokyo Haneda International Airport. I'm Cruising Falcon, your captain for the day. I hope that you are enjoying the live stream so far. In case that you have just joined us in this evening's live stream, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel as well as the community that is supporting it. You can also share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat and in the comment section as well once this live stream has ended later on. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case you want to do so, folks. And if you haven't done so, folks, also please kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free, and don't forget to ring the bell just right next to the subscribe button, so you will not miss any future contents that we will make in this YouTube channel. In case that you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our Sushibas page at www.sushibas.com/AbelJetsGroup. Or alternatively, you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. Some perks of being a financial sponsor to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel includes your names being listed on the running text beneath, and some other perks that you can check for yourself. Scan at our Sushibas page at www.sushibas.com/AbelJetsGroup, or alternatively through the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. And I think that's all for our PA for the cruising phase of this evening's live stream. I hope that you are enjoying it so far. 12430, can we? Max cruise. No, we can't get you for. Oh, now my mouse is lagging. Take some time. It'll take some time before it gets back to normal conditions. Please bear with me for that, folks. There we go. Got it back. The A350, folks, is running our tail again and is running errands at maximum speed again. Strangely enough. Come on now. People are trying to reconnect now. As per the usual business status already. Goodness me. Flyby view for aircraft. Hopefully that A350 is nowhere close to us. If someone's flying at 390 as well, so yeah, all of the altitudes have been blocked. Oh, come on now! Really, V-pilot? A V-pilot doing V-pilot stuff. Hopefully the A350 is nowhere close already. It's right on our tail, but you know, it's a bit further downrange. Yeah, it's not even at 10 miles away, it's like 2 or 3 miles behind us. There is. See? Unfortunately, we can't climb to level 430. That's beyond our aircraft's capabilities. We can't descend to 390 because there is someone down there. There is also someone at 370. So 350 is our only available flight level. That is, that doesn't coincide with someone else. Is about 5 miles behind us now. Oh no, not really. Oh yeah, about 5 miles. What's his ground speed actually? $553 knots and we are 563 knots. Just about 10 knots of speed difference there. We're definitely going fast here. That's a view from the right hand side wing, I suppose. Or this one. Yeah, this one's pretty good, but this one's more iconic. Oh, got the right hand engine there. The right hand side GE NX turbofans. Pushing the aircraft at maximum thrust, considering that there's an A350 right off our tail. we take level 420 or something? Very calm about looks of it. But we're definitely building up some distance with that Shell A350-900 right off our tail. There's an ATCOs Tokyo Haneda. I think the controller's opening up. I think. This way. Company traffic itu ada ATC kah di Haneda?
Negatif mas, kayaknya kosong nih Haneda.
Roger mas, di V-Pilotku soalnya ada ATCs nyala cuma gak kelihatan ini dia approach tower atau center yang nyala gitu.
ATCs doang sih yang aku lihat kalau di VATSIM.
Nah ya sama mas, di di VATSIM Radar juga ATCs doang.
Roger.
So hopefully we'll get some ATC interaction for this evening's route flight, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness me. Almost halfway done through our journey this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's check our arrival procedure here through NavGraph. Hopefully we can draw something up. The 3-4 right is currently preferable for Tokyo. Oh, tower's online. Oh, it's tower balance approach. Let's Yankee 3-4 right. Oh, company traffic ternyata towernya buka di Haneda.
Roger, mantap.
Got tower. We've got showers of raid as well there. 3-4 right, LS Yankee. LS Yankee 3-4 right. Cow. LS Yankee. Kaiho. Where is Kaiho? Oh, it's there, so final that'll be. There we go. The approach 6 will be at Cecil. Got 3 minutes. Visibility is currently let's see, 10 kilometers or more. It's definitely quite far, so Cat 1 for us, that'll be. Spot 60, I think that'll be for us. Let's book that one so we can coordinate with ATC. Okay. Because it's, you know, it's almost midnight there in Japan. I think there are some noise restrictions that we need to follow for our arrival, but let's just see. They usually lead 9 RNF rifles. There we go. 9 rifles. This is Arosa 9 for Axel 9. Let me take that one actually. The Axel Knight rifle. So as you can see, we'll not need to fly over land over the peninsula near Tokyo Bay. company traffic mau tanya kalau buat arrival ke Hanedanya pada pakai Axel night arrival atau yang RNF kayak misalnya Axel tuh hotel gitu, teman-teman padaan.
Axel November.
Roger, pakai yang night ya.
Kayak night aja ya, soalnya ada ATC-nya nih, kan lagi malam juga di sana.
There are Axel night will be. Just change our arrival here. Axel night. There we go. Transition via Ohayō. No. That's wrong runway. 3 for right.
Axel night enak tuh, Axel night.
Iya, lebih dekat pula dia. ILS Yankee 3 for right, that would be.
Axel naik, ILS Yankee, transition Ohayō.
Ohayō, yes. Reef. There we go. Just program that into our FMC now, folks. For our TLD. So. Sorry, a rifle. That'll be ILS Yankee 3 for right. Ohayō Axel 9. Execute. That'll do. Minimums will be 100. Oh no, we are cat 1, so that'll be 220 plus 40. Makes it 260 feet. Oops, a bit too much. Yeah, this has something like a scroll acceleration for the cursor. 260 feet will be our environment. Local QNH at Tokyo Haneda is currently at 3031. Altimeter is at 3031. Okay, sound check. This is our TOD at about 320 miles. Outbreak 3 arm. That's basically it, I suppose. Do we have any route discontinuities? Let's just check that. No, should be good. We'll just wait for the TOD to come, then we'll parse in our approach speeds. Job done. Folks, unfortunately I need to head to the loo for a bit. As usual, if there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, including for your pilot disconnections, please do let me know through the live chat. I'll be monitoring the stream through my phone. But hopefully, you know, nothing will go outside for our plans. Just Yeah, we've been having some really annoying issues with Free Pilot lately, so yeah, hopefully that issue will not rise up again throughout our stream. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks. Please do let me know if there is anything going absurd with our stream. See you in a bit. Audio check, audio check, audio check. Right, we're back in the game. Move the AFK sign. Alright. Hey. We good? Tokyo Tower is still online as far as we are speaking. Hopefully they'll still be online when we arrive. Who was there? Almost 3/4 way done through our journey, folks. Quark radar is already offline, I think. Yeah, they are already offline, so I think we might miss the ATCOs there. The RS Industry Boy, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're enjoying it so far. And we are within the vicinity of Haneda's ATCOs, ladies and gentlemen. Try to tune that into the secondary radio. It's at 128.8. Oops, 128.8.
View 4,000 feet. Broken.
Okay.
7,000 feet. Temperature 2.11. QNH 3031 inches. Advise you have information Alpha. Tokyo International Airport information Alpha. 1400. ILS Yankee runway 34 right approach. Landing runway 34 right. Departure runway 05. Departure frequency 122.8. Runway 16 right and 34 left. And runway 04 and 22, closed. Wind 330 degrees 9 or knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. View 4,000 feet. Broken 7,000 feet. Temperature 2.11.
190 miles for DOD.
3031 inches. Advise you have information Alpha.
3031 inches.
Tokyo International Airport information Alpha. 1400. ILS Yankee runway 34 right approach. Landing runway 34 right. Departure runway 05. Departure frequency 122.8. Runway 16 right and 34 left. And runway 04 and 22, closed. Wind 330 degrees 9 or knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. View 4,000 feet. Broken 7,000 feet. Temperature 2.11. QNH 3031 inches. Advise you have information Alpha.
Region Alpha out. Back to common frequency we
Tokyo
go.
International. Depart.
Go. Stand by frequency. You'll set that 12435 for the tower at Haneda. 12435, wasn't it? 12435. 2435. Stay on standby. That's the view from the left-hand side wing of the 787-8 Dreamliner, ladies and gentlemen. See our parking spots. There we go. Maybe spot 60 will do. Just ask the members of the group later on. No, Terminal 3 is actually there. I don't think the MSFS 2020 version already has Terminal 3 modeled for Haneda. Oh, it's actually been there since 2010, so I think it should be modeled there. You're about 3/4 way done through our journey this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Momentarily, we'll be initiating our descent to Tokyo Haneda. Fortunately, we've got some ATC. Tower is currently active at Haneda. Kalau di traffic nanti pada mau parkir bareng-bareng apa pada terserah gitu?
Terminal 2 gimana guys kalau mau buat foto-foto?
Boleh, Terminal 2.
Aku sih harusnya Terminal 2 sesuai real ops-nya. Gas!
Chop! Terminal 2, that is! Been decided. So again, spot 60 I think for us, if it's not occupied. Because in my memory, when you are on a final approach into Japanese airports, you'll have to book a stand, I think, or book a spot, or your parking spot on final approach, before then being cleared to land by the ATC. Prior notice of spot number before landing. Almost there, folks. And fortunately, VPAL hasn't been angry again to us. Okay, there goes Althaf at about 80 miles or so. So, Cynthia, you have controls. Alright, are you ready for our arrival briefing? Okay, yes. So we will be arriving into Tokyo Haneda International Airport via the Axel night arrival, expecting ILS Yankee to runway 34 right according to the ATC. Sorry, according to the active ATIS information Alpha last time I checked, but you know we'll have to check that again momentarily. For the Axel night arrival, as you can see, transition level standard across Japan, level 140 that is. Expecting runway 34 right for the arrival. We'll be arriving from waypoint Axel, tracking towards Uchibo. Then at Umuki we must be at 6,000 feet or more. Then at Kaiho we'll be joining the approach, the ILS approach procedure. We can also do some pulse there at Kaiho in case that we need to do so. Maximum 230 knots at or below flight level 140, maximum 240 knots above flight level 140, and the minimum holding altitude is at 4,000 feet. The MSA around the airport reference point there is 6,300 feet, as you can see there, all the way around. Yeah, moving on to the approach itself. You're expecting the ILS Yankee arrival, sorry, ILS Yankee approaching 034 right. The localizer frequency will be at 108.9 MHz with a final approach course of 337 degrees, as you can see there. The platform altitude is going to be at 1,500 feet, and we'll refer to Cat 1 minimums for the night. The MSC around the Tokyo VOR, Tango Tango Echo, it's 6,300 feet on the western side, 3,100 feet on the northeastern side, and 2,500 feet at the southeastern side. In case that we have a misapproach, climb on heading 337 to 800 feet, then turn right, climb to 3,000 feet, outbound via the Tokyo VOR radial 091 towards Chiba, and hold, then contact Tokyo approach. And the MACG for that is 5 degrees.
Tokyo Haneda traffic only 49904 heavy. We are now lifting flight level 370, coming in from the
That's all do.
coming in from the west, and we are now inbound waypoint Pampi, about 10 nautical miles. We'll be following Axel night arrival, expecting ILST for right Yankee Tokyo Haneda traffic.
Pressure level 140, we've discussed about the DME and VOR required RNAV1, we could fulfill that.
Salah frequency.
There goes the ILS DME localizer frequency and the final approach course. Initial approach fix, sorry, the initial fix will be at C-cell, proceeding towards crest at about 4.6 DME from the India Tango Charlie localizer, which is quite short actually. It's gonna be a 3 degree. It's gonna be a standard 3 degree glide slope all the way to touchdown with the category 1 minimums of 260 knots for the usual buffer altitude, that is, and the RVR short category Delta aircraft, which is ours, will be at 550 meters there for all operational instruments. We are expecting to vacate. There you go, this one's more comprehensive, I think. Vacate via Charlie 10 maybe, or Charlie 11 towards Echo 10 or Echo 12, then hopefully somewhere maybe on spots 61 to 63. Echo 9, yeah, Echo 9 I think that'll be. So it's gonna be like Charlie 10 or Charlie 11 to Echo, Charlie Echo, then Mike, or Echo 9, or Mike 2. Alright. There goes the approach house. Primary threats for us this evening will be pilot complacency, pilot fatigue, the number of traffic surrounding us, and, you know, unfamiliarity with the airport, because Haneda is a rather massive airport, ladies and gentlemen. Besides any of those, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, India? No? Alright, that should complete our arrival briefing then. You'd have set 134 there. It's good, let's throw the situational awareness ring. So, Romeo Juliet, Tango Tango. Final approach fix will be at, the final approach course will be at 337 degrees, as you can see there, so 337 at 15. 337 at 10. And 337 at 6 for the situational awareness rings. There we go. There we have him. Good. Alright, descent checklist. Recall. That is check. Auto brake level 3. Armed landing data. VRF 134. Minimums 260 feet. Approach briefing is complete. Descent checks complete. TOD in at about 40 miles. India Tango Charlie VOR, sorry, localizer is already selected on the PFD there, as you can see. Oh, V-Pilot is angry again now. Information, Alpha is currently still current. Let's descend initially to the transition altitude, which is flight level. Sorry, transition level, which is at flight level 140. Which is set. Hopefully, we've covered some grounds ahead of that. A350-900, 103 knots of tailwind, folks, and we are clocking a ground speed of 600 knots there. Interesting indeed. Right, plus Enrico Nicholas is on a short final now. Spot 6-1 is already occupied. Fortunately. Go back to manage speed. Unicom. Check your traffic. Brazilians 554 now descending from flight level 410 to flight level 140. Axel Knight arrival expecting ILS Yankee approach into runway 34 right at Tokyo Haneda. Tokyo traffic. Hi Eric, I just want to let you know that we've started our initial descent to Tokyo. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. I will inform the crew.
Roger. Still well above our designated profile there. Tell the aircraft to descend. Hopefully not in a bad way. Oh lord. 8,000 feet per minute there is showing. Minus 8,000 feet per minute. That's just insane. This is a tactical descent, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, brakes back in. Really? What do you mean here? No. No, no, no. Yeah, the FMC is having a hiccup there. It's targeting our VREF already, strangely enough. Pilot is again offline. Yeah, that's just not right. Back in. Spot 60-ish. I think close. Spot 62, I think that'll be for us. Got the aircraft to decelerate again. The winds are indeed pushing us from behind there. To 80 knots. We are behind my saldo now. Got a 6,000. Help the aircraft to decelerate again. Passing level 140, set QRH 3031, we're high, obviously. Passing 14,000 feet, checked on 1, 2. And 3. Let's further decelerate, folks. 11,000 feet already. Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing.
Thank you, Captain. I will inform the crew and prepare for landing.
Thousand. What's the music for rifle, ladies and gentlemen?
You have information, Alpha.
Mission Alpha still current. To the 26 on the QNH. Set track 9,000 feet. Platform altitude is 3,000. Passing through the cloud layers, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final
Spot
approach in
63
Tokyo. Please turn
is
off all
occupied.
electronic devices
Spot 62, that'll be
and
for us.
stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position and fasten your seatbelts. Our crew will now check that everyone is seated and has their seatbelts fastened. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, all I'll do is definitely slowing down there. Lower down our speeds to 000 knots.
Okay, traffic 149.4, leaving 3,100 for 2,000 feet, inbound waypoint, sorry, info.
Ah, come on. Come on, V-pilot, not now, please. Can't connect, interesting. Alright, there we go. 435.
ILS Yankee runway 34 right approached. Landing runway 34 right. Departure runway 05.
Good. The Alto is very slow now. He's not on our T-cache yet. Almost there, folks. Yo, some stutters. Deceleration point. 16 DME. Flaps 1 please. Flaps 1 to check. Flaps 1. Oh, hello. Approach checklist. Altimeter 3021 set. Approach checklist is complete. The aircraft to decelerate again. Well, approach course is 002. Sorry, 337. It's raining quite hard down here by the looks of it. Okay, moving to tower.
1994 aviation.
Back in. Spot 62 is occupied already, folks. What about spot 60? Sure. Heavy crew seats for landing, please. Plus 5, please.
Turkish 199 Tokyo Tower, submit your flight plan.
Preparing for landing.
I've done it, sir. Turkish 199, check again.
Turkish tower. Oh, come on, V-pilot.
That's spot 60.478. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Five. 15, please. Re-altimeter alive. You're just coming down early. Approach mode. Gauge. Lock. Tokyo Tower, good evening. Resilience 554 established on the localizer, runway 34 right. We are 5.6 DME requesting spot 60.
Celine 554 Tokyo Tower, runway 34 right, clear to run, window 320 at 10, spot 60 is occupied, request navigate.
Clear to land runway 34 right for Resilience 554.
Nippon 994, taxi going to Charlie, Echo 9 gate.
Left on Charlie, Echo 9 taxi to stand off is only for 994.
7. Arm speed brakes.
Hi, 199 clear off, and do change ready to copy.
Landing checklist is complete. Almost there.
Turkish Airlines cleared to Istanbul Airport via Oppa for departure, Joga transition, trap 1 route. Action, Oppa for departure, Joga transition, Oppa, direct to Joga, Yankee 566, laps up, Yankee 56, Boeing, Yankee 54, Koa, Yankee 38, Sapra.
Disconnecting autopilot of control. My airplane. Hopefully it's not us. Okay, it's not us. It's not us, it's not us.
Hot mixer, hot mix, hot mix. Hot mix. Mix panas. Okay.
There we go. Continue. Continuing. Down, speed brakes up, reversers normal. $60 knots, auto brakes disarm, manual brakes.
Chilean 554, turn Descatari, taxi via Charlie 849 to spot.
Pick it runway via Charlie 8, then taxi to the spot for a Chileans 554.
Turkish 11, maintain fireboard T40, squawk 375.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tokyo Haneda International Airport after a rather interesting flight, wasn't it? Yeah, at least we're are off the runway now. Okay, stop here. It's pretty laggy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tokyo. Thank you for flying with Intercontinental Airways. We hope you
Transponder
enjoyed your
set
flight.
to
Please remain
transponder
seated until
firing
we
up
have
the
reached our
APU.
final parking position. Did you know that Tokyo is home to the world's busiest pedestrian crossing at Shibuya? It's quite a
Station calling Tokyo Tower reading
in the
0.
name of Captain Faiza Abel, First Officer Cynthia
Oh,
Schmidt, and the
laggy.
entire crew.
Tokyo Tower, good evening, the Ocean 922, tabulation 348.
Here is 12:02 p.m.
The Ocean 922, Tokyo Tower, number 348, clear to run, wind 320 at 10.
Number ICA32 to
348, good run, the Ocean 922.
p.m. from gate 21.
Oops.
Thank you.
The Ocean 922, request parking bay number.
Whew, that was rather
Stand
interesting.
by.
Rather interesting, folks.
Turkish 199, readback is correct, runway 05.
This is the default Asobo Haneda International Airport scenery, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we don't have any custom scenery yet for the airport.
Ocean 922, request at 81. 81, copy.
Cool. Just turn here. Just right next to the ANA A320, I think. Oh, it's just disappear, or is it my... Ah, it's my internet. What's the empty spot? Number 59, that is. GSX is also not starting, folks. Oh lord.
Expect order to change.
Ah, we pilot this rush. This is just annoying now. And GSX is just spinning all around. I'm really curious to what Street Pilot doing there, ladies and gentlemen. It's been doing so for the past 3 weeks or so, unfortunately. Back to the company frequency, I guess. Jesus, just spitting all around.
Ocean 922, traffic on Charlie 10. Ocean 922, thank you, Charlie Hotel to spawn. Taxi via Charlie Hotel to the spot, Ocean 922.
Yeah, I think here will do. Or here. There we go. Brake set. PSX is still spitting all around. Like it's drunk or something. Restart Coatl. Okay, EPU is up and running. Packs are on. Shutting down engines 1 and 2. Up with the proto as well.
Japan at 2 after landing, turn left of Charlie.
Beak it off.
Level Charlie, Japan at 2.
Soft.
116 clear off. 116, go ahead. 116.
Shutdown check.
Goodbye airport.
Park brake set. Shutdown checks complete.
Uchibo. Yankee 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Haneda International Airport, the primary international airport in the world's largest metropolitan area. Boarding.
Japan. Only from 116 to
What's all do is there? Still there. In the, strangely enough, ANA cargo, 777-200 EO.
Flight time route, flight level 240, and can you repeat the score again, please? 116, score 3740. Score 3740, only 116.
There we go. It's been an interesting journey, hasn't it, folks? Especially the amount of pilot errors that we've been experiencing. Actually, what's the OAT here? 23 degrees Celsius, not bad at all. Transponder 2000, standby. Should be good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tokyo Haneda International Airport for the second time, I think that is. Been a rather interesting journey, hasn't it? Oh, there's the wing lights or something. Oh yes, the wing lights are still on. Oh, those off. There we go. Mas Alto is also disconnected by the looks of it.
Japan Air 2, continue taxi via Charlie Hotel to spot.
Request Terminal 2 Echo 9, Japan Air 2.
Japan Air 2, Russia taxi via Echo 9 to spot.
Oh, that's us. That's us. That's definitely us. That's been a rather interesting journey, hasn't it, folks? Got quite a lot of traffic and got ATC service as well. Tower at Tokyo Haneda, that is.
Tokyo Tower, Nippon 1096, establish airlines runway 36 right.
That's Chiffy.
Nippon 1096 Tokyo Tower. This time monitor Unicom DT Tower crossing.
Your tower is closing already.
122X Unicom, thank you.
All stations Tokyo.
Obviously, VATSIM. Go back to Unicom. Tokyo Tower is closed, unfortunately. Thank you very much for the service there. The Aldo is still there. Got some other traffic coming in.
Tokyo traffic, Nippon 1096, ILS runway 136 right.
Down we go. Down we go, folks. I wish Technobrain will hopefully soon finish their Tokyo Haneda series, so that, you know, we can replace this default Asobo one with a more accurate version of the airport. You know, it's a default, it's a handcrafted scenery, folks, but, you know, the taxiway markings and signs, they are not necessarily the best, as you can see. The taxiway signs are definitely what is the most critical point for me. As you can see, there are not even any sort of parking stand signs here, so I'll have to cross-check with Navigraph and the charts that I have to consult myself regarding the parking layouts.
Final runway 36 right.
Hope you're fully enjoying the stream, so your father showman. Unfortunately, Fly Life Studios did not record our landing rate, but I think it was a rather smooth one. It was also a barely legal one, according to the present scenery, that is. There we go, that's quite a beautiful shot, isn't it? I think that'll do. Down we go. Deporting complete. Halfway through. This must be my internet again. Not necessarily. I'll do disconnecting. See, I'll be disconnected in next. There we go. Reconnecting again. I wish this issue would just go away, folks. It's getting a bit irritating at this point. It'll be very annoying when it happens. When it happens on a short final, or during the critical 11 moments of a flight. There's someone on a short final now, as you can see in the background. Another ANA 737-800. It's just touched down there. Wet runway. As you can see, speed breaks up, reverse as normal. Nice landing there. Nicely done. I think there is someone else on final now, I think. Oh, that's a beautiful livery, isn't it, folks? The flower jet. I think the flower jet was like the special livery painted on the Shell 747, wasn't it? But I don't know, it's now painted on an ANA aircraft, as you can see there.
short final runway 36 right.
I think that's what's ID. Next in line. There he is. Flying China Airlines A321neo. On the minimum, just continuing his approach there. Over the threshold. Oops. And down it goes. Spoilers, reverse grid, and he's decelerating now. Vacating off the runway now. No thank you. The boarding's complete, ladies and gentlemen. Next in line, what do we have? It's my Thariq Sajid in the Shell A350-900. Move the camera aside. That's literally the guy that we were racing against en route about an hour ago or so. But there he is. Oh, I think that's my V-pilot again. V-pilot doing V-pilot magic. My Thariq Sajid there on short funnel. Behind him there is Andi Irsyad, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, flying Skymark Airlines 737-800. And where did the A350 go? Is he down already? VATSIM radar says that he's over the he's over runway 05 now, the offshore runway. Oh, there he is. Short final, folks. Flying the Abel C350-900, I presume. Down to the minimums, continuing over the threshold, and down he goes. Spoilers, reverse the screen, and he's decelerating. Down he goes, down he goes. What a beautiful looking aircraft, isn't it? The A350-900. Absolutely stunning. Next in line we've got a Citation X, I think this is. C7, oh no, a Citation Longitude rather. A C700 that is. Also on a short funnel.
Tokyo traffic, Delta Juliet 2 inbound for IDEX runway.
Behind him there is Andi Irsyad flying Skymark Airlines 737-800.
I don't glide slope right now.
It's got a good angle here, folks. Let me take some screenshots. There we go. Now we're talking. Lots of aircraft, folks. I'm always happy seeing this. Thank you very much for joining us in this evening's group flight, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, the V-pilot there. V-pilot doing V-pilot stuff. Lots of the aircraft just disappeared. In a few seconds time, it's going to be our turn to presumably disconnect from the network or so. There you go. Much better now. Oh, Aldo's back in the Star Wars special livery. As you can see, the R2-D2, I think that is, or the BB-8. Beautiful aircraft.
Big Skymark 522 is on our left runway 34 right.
And that's Andi Irsyad, the last person in our group flight.
Exit the runway 34 right.
I think that citation longitude has vacated the runway as well. Somewhere around there. Oh, there he is. Pilot's gonna crash in a few seconds from now, fortunately. There we go, as expected. Thomas is online, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't think he's flying with us. He's just firing up his MSFS today, according to his Discord. Funnily enough. Try to reconnect. There we go. Back live. And I think that Skymark 737-800 has landed. There it is. Oh no, that's that's an ANA 787 departing out of the offshore runway 05 that is. B1 and rotating, off he goes. Have a safe flight. Okay, where is Andi Irsyad? Has he touched down? There he goes! Oh my lord! Just a split second difference there. Well, this 737-800 is interesting, folks. It doesn't have any winglets, as you can see. I wish PMDG, you know, they would have developed like the non-wingleted version of their 737-800s. It'll be very cool. Just like this 737-800 that you are seeing here. See, no winglets. This is like the older iteration of the aircraft.
Runway 32 right.
See, no winglets, folks, no winglets. The only PMDG 737 NG that doesn't have any winglets is the Dash 600 version, that is. There he goes. I think it is the last traffic that is part of this evening's group flight. Last participant, that is. Oh, and considering that the boarding's complete, let's power down the APU, shall we? Conserve fuel. Take a look at that. And voila. Alright, I think because deporting is also complete, I think we can now dismiss Erica and her crewmates as usual. Hi Erica, I just want to let you know that you've done an amazing job with your crewmates this morning. Thank you very much for your hard work. Wishing you all the best of health. And here's waiting for our next adventure. See the white blue skies together. Until that time comes, stay safe and take care. There's a Turkish Airline A350-900 departing in the background there. Oh, it's a 777 actually. Off he goes to Istanbul. Alright, Eric is done. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude this evening's live stream, folks, I would like to deliver my gratitude to the awesome participants of the tickets. That's all too.
Company, terima kasih banyak sudah ikutan terbang bareng, guys. Semoga nanti kita bisa terbang bareng lagi ya. Happy weekend buat semuanya. Sekali lagi thank you banget. Jumpa lagi.
Iya, thank you Mas Aldo, seperti biasa sudah mengarrange group flight malam Jumatnya, dan teman-teman juga happy weekend teman-teman, sampai jumpa lagi di group flight berikutnya.
Thank you Mas.
Alright folks, we closing off now. First things first, I'd like to deliver my gratitude to the awesome participants of this evening's group flight, namely Aldo Mampir, Dharma Tatya, and Adiona. And also Wax, Bang Jose Zaviere, Lintang, 1295736, Enrico Nicholas, Muhammad Gillfran Samuai, Faiz, Thariq Sajid, Daniel, Bang Gusti Jeffy, Lazy Pilot Indonesian, that is. I've also mentioned his channel in the YouTube description, in this live stream's description, ladies and gentlemen. We also have Althaf and Mas Andi Irsyad. Thank you very much for joining us in this evening's group flight. I'd also like to deliver my utmost gratitude to Tokyo Tower from VATSIM Japan, that is, namely 1767126. Thank you very much for the outstanding ATC service. We're looking forward to fly in your airspace again, hopefully not in the distant future. Alright folks, in case that you are leaving us now, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel as well as the community that is supporting it. You can also share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat, as well as in the community section, as well as in the comment section once this live stream has ended later on. You can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case that you want to do so. If you haven't done so folks, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free, and don't forget to ring the bell just right next to the subscribe button so you will not miss any future contents that we will make in this YouTube channel. If you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our SushiBus page at www.sushibus.com/Abel Jets Group. And alternatively, you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. Some perks of being a financial donator or sponsored to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel and the virtual airline itself includes your names being listed on the running text beneath, and some other perks that you can check for yourselves at our SushiBus page, again at www.sushibus.com/Abel Jets Group, or alternatively through the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. With that, folks, I think we can conclude this evening's live stream. Again, thank you very much for watching. Oh, hold on a minute. Well, hello there. I didn't see this thing coming. Well, you know, things do happen in life, I think, and some are quite surprising, such as the presence of this guy, and all of a sudden, yeah, that's, you know, that's Thomas. Yeah, folks, again, thank you very much for watching this live stream, especially for those who stayed from the beginning till the end. Stay safe and take care wherever you are. This is Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Virtual Group signing out. Thank you very much for keeping our dreams aloft. Safe flight to wherever Thomas is flying that A321neo to. Stay safe, take care, folks, and hope to see you guys again in our next live stream. Probably this Sunday, but I can't guarantee you yet. Bye bye for now.
It all started with a dream to connect the world, bring people closer together, as well as to diversify and unite the virtual skies. The day dawned crisp and clear at Honolulu International Airport. A maiden flight was going to take action.
Honolulu delivery, Abel 100 at seating 01, with information Alpha requesting IFR clearance to Hilo. Abel 100, Honolulu delivery, you are cleared to Hilo via Pale 3 departure, runway 04 left, squawk 1112.
Hilo ground, Abel Link 221, ready to taxi.
Abel Link 221, taxi link point runway 26 via Echo Alpha.
Taxi double link point runway 26 via Echo Alpha, Abel Link 221.
Abel 100, wind 22 degrees at 5 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, Abel 100.
Our founders have their legacy etched upon the horizon. Gaining wisdom from the past, It was then time for the next generations to put their own footprints and leave their legacy in the virtual skies. A new era was about to begin.
from all of us in flight simulation communities.
We are wishing Abel Jets Group happy
10th anniversary. Happy 10th anniversary.
Thank you for keeping our dreams aloft. Here's to another 10 years of making progress to connect the world. To the skies, stars, and what lie above all of them, our real journey has just begun.